up and welcome to another GV anime review. Sorry for the gigantic mess to the right of me. We're leaving on vacation in just a couple of days, so everything is being crammed onto my desk now. But that all aside, today I am reviewing an anime that the anime community was very excited about. It is most likely the most reviewed anime over the past few months, being Devilman Crybaby. The reason why everyone was so excited for Devilman Crybaby was, as many of you probably know, that the original source material was the inspiration for both Berserk and Neon Genesis Evangelion, two of the most iconic titles in the anime and manga world. So after one of my subscribers requested me to review this, I too was wondering what this iconic anime would look like. The main protagonist of Devilman Crybaby is Akira Fudo, who, as the title of the anime suggests, is a very weak person, a crybaby. One day, Akira's childhood friend Ryo Asuka asks Akira to help him prove that demons exist amongst humanity. Akira, being the person he is, immediately accepts and goes with Ryo to a Sabbath, basically a giant orgy where demons can possess humans. And by chance or mistake, also Akira gets possessed, but he manages to overcome the demon and transforms in a Devilman, a demon with a human heart. With his new power, Akira starts a crusade against the demons. But are the demons really the enemy in this story? With Devilman Crybaby, it's actually very simple. You either like this type of anime or you don't. And that is for a large part going to decide if Devilman Crybaby is something for you or not. Now, if you know me and my taste in anime, then you know that I'm usually not a big fan of bloody, gory, fucked up animes. And if I'm honest, I'm never going to become a big fan of them. So right off the bat I can say that Devilman Crybaby isn't an anime that I instantly want to rewatch, or that I particularly liked watching it for that matter. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to completely break apart Devilman Crybaby in this review. I try to stay as objective as possible. One of those points that made that Devilman Crybaby isn't for me is the animation. The animation isn't necessarily bad, it's special. You know, that Studio Shaft kind of special. You see that the animation and the art style in Devilman Crybaby is meant to be the way it is. Otherwise you don't put the dash running in your anime, which became this anime's biggest meme. So if you like weird animation like what Studio Shaft does, then this is perfect for you. But if you're like me, and you like super realistic and sharp animation, let's say Kyoto Animation and A1 Pictures, then that is going to be another thing. So I personally tried to look past the animation, and it wasn't such a big bother that I really wanted to quit watching this anime. Another thing that made Devilman Crybaby really special was the story and everything that came with it. This anime is not meant for children in any way. There is blood, gore, nudity, explicit sexual content everywhere. And this is again related to my previous points. If you like that sort of crazy animes, then Devilman Crybaby is something for you. Otherwise, not so much. Now, after watching this, I can see that this was the inspiration for Berserk and Neon Genesis Evangelion. The blood, gore and demons clearly come back in Berserk, and the ending was as fucked up as the ending of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Now, I personally haven't seen Neon Genesis Evangelion yet, but I know that it has a pretty messed up ending, and so was the one of Devilman Crybaby. And this was not really unexpected in this anime, but I was still anticipating a different ending since that is what I am used to. After episode 9 I thought that Akira was going to wreck everyone, but the fact that the anime turned out a whole other way made it both surprising and special at the same time. So as a conclusion, like I said numerous times in this review, with Devilman Crybaby it boils down to one question, being, are you a fan of this type of messed up animes? If the answer is yes, then go watch this anime. If you're more a slice of life lover like me, then I wouldn't put it too high on your to watch list. So overall, I am giving Devilman Crybaby my personal score of 2.5 out of 5 stars. And this is my personal score, being not a huge fan of the genre. Devilman Crybaby is not an anime that I will grab back to again. It simply wasn't my cup of tea. I already mentioned that Devilman Crybaby was the inspiration for both Berserk and Neon Genesis Evangelion, so those two are obvious recommendations. But there was one other anime that popped into my mind, being Mekaku City Actors. Mekaku City Actors also has that weird, simplistic animation style and kind of a weird story. Now, Mekaku City Actors is more than only the anime. It is a huge multimedia project, so don't limit yourself to solely the anime if you want the full experience. And with that, I conclude my review of Devilman Crybaby. As usual, you can find the full list of all my animes and reviews over at Anime Planet. As usual, I will put a link in the description box down below. Now, if you want me to review a particular anime from this list, please put it in the comments. Also, if you have a recommendation for me, put it in the comments as well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, visit me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and subscribe to this channel for more reviews in the future. Then I will say arigatou gozaimasu and I will see you all in the next video.